Welcome back to Boosters and Brews. It's your boy Dan here checking in with you. Today we're going to be opening up a draft night box of Secrets of Strixhaven from Magic the Gathering. This is going to be the newest set. Today is pre-release officially. So as of the filming of this video, this product has only just today become available from your local LGSs. And we're going to be opening this up together to check it out. You might have seen the last video, or one of the last videos I did, which was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We also opened a draft night box on there, and I gotta say it was actually a pretty nice product overall, especially if you can get it at a pretty fair price point. This product comes with 12 play boosters and a collector booster, as well as 90 lands, which we'll go through those in a little bit, but we got a stack of lands there. So essentially it's a pretty cool product to you can enjoy this opening it up with up to 4 people and have your draft night, so you can do your limited play and whatnot. But yeah, we're gonna open that up right now, and we're gonna also be enjoying this double tasty West Coast style IPA from BERO. It's a non-alcoholic beer, and this is, I believe, from, is it from California? No, Colorado. So this is from Colorado. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we'll crack that open and get started. That is tasty. Alrighty. Alright guys, here we go. Secrets of Strixhaven draft night. Alright, first pack, here we go. And so yep, we got our play boosters here. There's a lot of positive reviews and a lot of hype leading up to this set, as you all probably know by now. And from what I've seen, there's probably a really high power level in this set, so it should be pretty fun opening this up and seeing what we can lace into our commander decks and whatnot. We've got a Hydro Channeler, Rearing Embermare, Barog Barrage, Terramorphic Expanse, Cheerful Osteomancer, which has Raised Dead. Interesting. Pursue the Past, Root Manipulation, Primary Research, Living History, Paradox Surveyor, Mind into Matter, Shared Roots. Nice. That's a pretty nice, what is this, like an archive or just borderless? Chase Inspiration in foil, and a foil island, and a fractal token, and a little pest. Well, that's pretty nice. Looks like we got one rare there. That's a different set, it looks like, SOA. And then this foil here, but I'll put this off to the side for now. Just those two. Alrighty. But yeah, hopefully we get some hits in this box here. This set has, I believe it has serialized cards in it, as well as the what is it? Not Grand Archive. The what do you call it? Jesus, why am I drawing a blank on that right now? So Strixhaven, the original set, had the archives. God, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on it right now. Such a missed swing and a miss there. Anyways, Costa Brilliance, Owlin Historian, Procrastinate, Zealous Lorecaster, Oracle's Restoration, Inkling Mascot, Muse Seeker. That's pretty good. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, draw a card. That's good, at least right out the gate. Inkshape Demonstrator, Old Growth Educator, Maelstrom Artisan. That's a rare there. Okay, another rare, Improvisation Capstone. This one I believe is supposed to be pretty good. And a Braid, and that's another one of those alternate arts there. Root Manipulation again, and foil, Forum of Amity, and Fractal. So we'll throw those right there up front. Put these right there. But anyways, man, I can't believe I drew a blank on what that secret set is, little subset there. I'm sure it'll come to me. Anyways, here we go. We got another Secrets of Strixhaven play booster. Alrighty, here we go. Shattered Acolyte, Essence Scatter, Goblin Glass Right, Glorious Decay, Grapple with Death, Mage Tower Referee, Tam Observant Sequencer, Sundering Archaic. I believe that's supposed to be really good, actually. Prismari Charm, Choreographed Sparks, that's a rare. Another rare here. Dina's Guidance, Duty Beyond Death, and a foil Dig into Inventory, Paradox Gardens, and a Fractal. Alrighty, I'll put these up front right there. Mystical Archive, that's what it's called. Anyways, here we go. Secrets of Strixhaven. Yeah, hopefully we get some of the Japanese mystical archives. Those are going to be really nice. I know there's like maybe like a Vampiric Tutor, some other really big heavy hitters from Commander. Dig Site Inventory, Seed in the Pest, Textbook Tabulator, Heated Argument, Studious First Year. It's a rampant growth right there in that subtext. Fractal Mascot, Pursue the Past, Stirring Honormancer, Affirming Healer, Archaic Agony, Joined Researchers for a rare, Zombify, nice, that looks pretty sick, and a Foolish Fate in foil, and a Mountain. Go ahead and throw these off to the side. Zombify, that's pretty dope. I'm digging the that alternative art there. I think it looks really nice. Just take another little sip here. Alrighty, it's a pretty nice relaxing beer to have right there. Non-alcoholic, but it does get it done. Alright, what do we got here? Some prepared tokens. I am really interested in how the prepared mechanic is going to play out. Seems pretty interesting. Should be a lot of fun. I want to definitely try to use some of these cards to make a deck or put into some commander decks. We got an Adventurous Eater, Eager Glyph Mage, Run Behind, Tome Blast, Shopkeeper's Bane, Elemental Mascot, Page Loose Leaf, Soaring Stone Glider, Rabid Attack, Snarl Song, Erode for a rare, Spell Pierce, in the this alternative art here, and then Melancholic Poet, Fields of Strife, and the tokens there. Go ahead and put this off to the side. Alright. But anyways, yeah, I'm wondering now I gotta look and find out if this is actually the dedicated slot for the mystical archives, because I know they do come in like a kind of a borderless treatment like that, but they also come in Japanese. So we'll have to look up what we got and see if we got any good pulls. All right, let's keep it going. More Secrets of Strixhaven play boosters for you. And oh yeah, did I forget to mention this product? The Draft Night does come with a collector booster, so I feel like this particular product is my favorite so far. Which, yeah, I mean, it's just a pretty good value. I picked this one up for about 90 bucks, and yeah, I mean, 12 play boosters and a collector booster. It's a pretty good deal, I think. Melancholic Poet, Rapier Wit, Deluge Virtuoso, Expressive Fire Dancer, Grapple with Death again. Ooh, here we go. Adrix and Nev, Twin Casters for a special guest slot. Dope. I'm actually super stoked on this. This is already one of my One of my favorite legendary creatures for one of my decks that, or actually, I think I put them in a few decks by now, but really good card. Just helps you, you know, keep making more creature tokens, and having this borderless is pretty nice. Vibrant Outburst, Emil, Vastlands Roamer. Nice, that looks pretty good. Ennis, Debate Moderator. What is that, a Discord moderator? Okay, we got Scolding Administrator, Prismari, the Inspiration. Okay, that's pretty sick. Dismember, another, man, that's a pretty nice pack here. Growth Curve in foil, Forum of Amity in foil. Nice, that felt like a really good pack right there. So we got a special guest. We got, this is a SOS and some kind of archive here in one pack. That feels pretty good. Can we do it again? Can we do it again? So anyways, if you made it this far, definitely want to thank you guys for tuning in. It's been about a month since the last video, but I do appreciate you guys hanging out with us and ripping some packs. If you do feel like supporting the channel, we do appreciate any likes, comments, subscribe to the channel, share the channel with your friends. It does help grow the channel a lot. We are trying to get to 50 subscribers, which is only a few away, so if we can hit that goal, that'll help us to start being able to go live, and I will do appreciate anything you guys do to support. So here we go. Run Behind, Tome Blast, Shopkeeper's Bane, Pull from the Grave, Ajani's Response, Petrofractal, that looks pretty sick, Inkling Mascot, Living History, Arcane Omens, Sanar, Unfinished Genius, okay, Postmortem Professor, that's a rare, Empty the Warrens, that's going to be another archive, I think, Tackle Artist in foil, Forest, and a Fractal, okay, throw those over there to the side. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, let's get some serialized or some Japanese mystical archives. Vampiric Tutor, let's go. Shopkeeper's Bane, Pull from the Grave, Ajani's Response, Quick Study, Stadium Title Mage, Biblioplex Tomekeeper, Forum Necroscribe, Pestbrood Sloth, Colossus of the Blood Age, Brush Off, Exhibition Tidecaller, another Abrade, okay, was that our rare? Right here, yeah, Exhibition Tidecaller, Abrade, Strixhaven Sky Coach in foil, okay, and the Swamp. Got a little old skyship action going on there, that's cool. Here we go, another play booster. Oh, come on, open up, there we go. Spellbook Seeker, Seize the Spoils, Hungry Graphalon, Sneering Shade Rider, we got a Elite Interceptor, Spirit Mascot, Garrison Excavator, Essence Knit Scholar, okay, End of the Hunt, Harsh Anointer, Harmonized Trio is a rare, Stock Up from an archive. Ooh, here we go. Deflecting Palm from in foil from the archive. We're gonna have to look that up. That looks pretty dope. And we got a Swamp and a Fractal. All right, here we go. Pretty nice pack there. Got a few more left. But again, yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the channel. I want to give a special shout out real quick to BERO for making this fine beverage here. If you're looking to make some better choices and avoid alcohol, there's a lot of brands out there. Check BERO out. They should be at your local retailers. Yeah, definitely want to say thanks to them for making that, and then also to everyone at Wizards of the Coast for continuing to put in the work making this fun game, and our friends over at Turn Zero in Koreatown, Los Angeles. That's where we picked up this box here. Those guys are real cool. Go ahead and stop on by for singles and sealed product. They usually have pretty good deals, and they're just overall a pretty cool shop to get some local play in. Here we go. Strife Scholar, Efflorescence, Wander Off, Honor Bound Page, Hydro Channeler, Mage Tower Referee, Grapple with Death, how do you say that? Chelonian Tackle, okay. Lorehold Charm, Leech Collector, Splatter Technique, Return the Favor, so that's a rare there, and Return the Favor, Hungry Graphalon in foil, Spectacle Summit in foil, and a Fractal token there. Got another one of those archives there and a rare. Okay. Here we go. Second to last play booster here. Drop a comment and let us know what you guys are excited for in this set. Definitely looking for some cool commander cards, maybe some new staples for the format. It does seem like the power creep is definitely hitting pretty hard with the past few sets. And that being said, there's going to be cards that I miss. You know, some stuff's going to look cool. Some stuff I'm not reading all the mechanics, but you know, there's probably some super heavy hitting, you know, overlooked commons and uncommons that are probably just going to become future staples in deck building. We got an Expressive Fire Dancer, follow the Lumerettes, Burog Banemaker, damn, 1-drop with Death Touch, sick, let's go. Stone Docent, Muse's Encouragement, Elemental Mascot, Startled Relic Sloth, Topiary Lecturer, Snooping Page, Homesickness, Color Storm Stallion, okay, that's a rare. Pick Your Poison from Archives, and Ennis, Debate Moderator, Discord Moderator in foil, Fields of Strife, and an Elemental. Throw these off to the side there. Alrighty, last play booster here. Got our little monkey man on the front. Quick Study, Mindful Biomancer, Unsuitable, or what is that? Unsubtle Mockery, okay. Aluna Alley Shopkeep, Rehearsed Debater, Fractal Mascot, Pursue the Past, Proctor's Gaze, Poisoner's Apprentice, Zamoni's Experiment. Here's a Ral Zarek, Guest Lecturer, Stargaze from Archives, that looks pretty sick. Ajani's Response in foil, and a Forum of Amity, and an Inkling and Spirit. Okay. Throw those right over there. Okay, well, that's the last of the play boosters, so we'll go ahead and just kind of stack a little bit of this out of the way while we get ready to open up this collector booster. I will say, first impression, I do like this set. The artwork seems pretty good, like it's got vibe. Definitely there seems to be, you know, a little bit more thought artistically put into this set maybe than some of the past few sets, which did feel a little rushed overall. But yeah, I feel like this set, like Lorwyn Eclipsed, it's got enough flavor, enough vibe to where I think this set will probably be around for a while. It's going to be pretty popular, and I feel like it should be, you know, played quite a bit at your local game stores and when you're playing amongst friends. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go through all these cards and see what all is playable and whatnot. Here we go. We got a few more rares. I almost threw in with the commons. Throw that all right there. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, here we go, guys. We're about 20 minutes in, and we so far have gotten quite a few good hits. Opened up 12 play boosters of Strixhaven. I'll put all these rares right there. Let's see, I'll just kind of line some up. Here we got a bunch of our beloved archives here. Deflecting palm foil stock up. Harmonized trio and a braid. Twin casters. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I feel like we got some pretty good hits. I did want to get that twin caster, so I'm pretty stoked on that. Move this over just a little, right there. Scoot those over. Put these right there. Feel free to take a look and just look these up and let us know what cards we hit that you guys are pretty stoked on. All right, here we go. Secrets of Strixhaven. Got our collector booster here. And yeah, this should be a pretty good one. Hopefully we get something sweet. But yeah, thanks again for tuning in with us, guys. I do appreciate your time. We know it's valuable, and for that we are grateful that you choose to spend it with us. Man, this thing is sealed a bit more strongly than those play boosters. All right, here we go. Shattered Acolyte, Sneering Shade Rider, Efflorescence, Paradox Gardens in foil. We've got a, what's it, Dissection Practice in foil, Sundering Archaic in foil, Enos Debate Moderator, got the Discord Moderator again. Ooh, here we go. Japanese Archive, Royal Treatment, full borderless there, nice. Foil Island, Aziza Mage Tower Captain, okay. Augusta Ordered Returned, okay. Mana Sculpt, sick. Is this? Okay, nice. Oh, another one, sick. Yo, what is this? I'm gonna have to look this one up. But we got two Japanese art, mystical archives practiced offense right here. That's pretty good. And the cat token, yo, so sick. Got that mystical archive there. Got that one. And this one right here as well. Secrets of Strixhaven Archives. Pretty nice, pretty nice, I gotta say. And then this Mana Sculpt, is that like a mana drain, isn't it? Counter target spell. If you control a wizard, add an amount of mana equal to the amount of mana spent to cast that spell at the beginning of your next main phase. Is that, it's not quite the same, right? It's like, it is, but with the stipulation of a wizard in play. That seems pretty solid. Gonna have to look that up. I feel like that's a hit. Alrighty, here we go. We got a few more of these rares. We'll just throw right here on top. And then these are all just foil commons. Got another rare there. I'll throw that there. Alright guys, well that's it. We're about 25 minutes in. We just opened up our Secrets of Strixhaven draft night box. We picked it up from our friends over at Turn Zero in LA, and we tried out BERO Double Tasty West Coast Style IPA. Definitely want to say these are all great products right here. I recommend them. And yeah, definitely want to again thank you guys. I know I'm a broken record over here, but I do appreciate everybody tuning in to the channel. If you can give us a like, a subscribe, share the channel with your friends, we definitely appreciate all the support. And that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one. Your boy Dan is out.